Champagne every night. Get the things like a bear white. Peace, family.
What's up, bro? What's going on with you?
Oh man, not a whole lot. Glad to have y'all on here today. Sure. Give people a minute to time in. I'll give them about 5 minutes. And we're going to proceed. You got away with it. Get the mom blow away. Share. So they gotta quit them. Ain't nobody safe, but everybody hurt it. The whole town hate me. They waiting on the verdict. Tell them niggas pop off. I'm waiting on the drop off. I ain't even the block till I knock the whole box off. Yeah, taking care of the whole fam. From the Porsche gave the M to my old man. More money, more problems, more friends. Turn that down a little bit. Let's get pull this up. Hold on. Pull this up. Okay. I'm gonna give people about 2 more minutes and we're gonna get started, y'all. QuickBooks is for small businesses' new recipe to success. Intuit QuickBooks helps small businesses be more successful. Like this. I ain't listening to Genuine, my brother. Make sure I ain't got nobody else trying to get in here. Got about 1 more minute, y'all. 1 more minute. Brother BJ, peace, fam.
Yo, what's good? What's good? Peace. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
That's what's good. I'm on the phone. I'm about to get off right quick.
All right, no doubt.
What it do though? How's everybody feeling?
Oh man, everything is good, bro. Everything is good. Everything's going well.
Man, right? Ain't felt better, right?
No doubt. Let me actually the chart.
How the weather down?
Oh man, they trying to chill us, man. They trying to
Nah, man, y'all. I'm over here in Charlotte right now. It's cool down here. You in Texas, man. I know y'all warmer than Charlotte.
Well, today was a high 72. You know what I'm saying? So
no, it's like mid-60s out here, man.
Yeah, that mid-60s. That's my type of temperature right there.
Oh, you like the little fall down?
Yeah, man. I like fall weather, man. You know what I'm saying? I actually get to put some clothes on.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you, bro. I'm a beach person myself.
Yeah, Houston, man. Houston is tropical like that. You could tell when the heat get turned off, though. You like, wait a minute, it's not as hot outside. Where's the heat at?
Yo, I gotta get down. I'll be down there sooner or later, man. Hopefully I can link up with some of y'all when I come out there. But damn, y'all been a lot of places. I ain't been to Texas yet. I definitely gotta get out there, bro.
No doubt. All right, let me share my screen. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing started, man. Somebody said something in the chat. Who chatting? Okay. Let me share my screen. Share screen. Start now. And then put that on the daily. I'm gonna drop her in there. And you know I gotta start with the charts, y'all. You know I gotta start with the charts. So, first and foremost, this is not financial advice. Please do not take this as such. This is not financial advice. This is just a conversation. It's just a conversation just amongst some like-minded people, or hopefully like-minded people. And hopefully we can learn something from this experience today. Let me go ahead, X that out. All right, so right now, close the day right here. Where we close at on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at 62,000, closed at 62,097, 62,097. Let me let my man's in right quick. I'm gonna drop this right here. Well, actually, we closed about right there. So bam, right here. There we go. So 62,000, what is that? 62,133? 62,004, nope, 62,337. So now that's our resistance. Now we might back test, but it's all good. We might back test to about 59,000 because we're looking for an extension off of Bitcoin. But that's not the real reason I wanted to bring y'all on this call today. Today, I wanted to talk about fear and the fear of success. I often see a lot of people afraid of succeeding. You get a lot of people that don't really discuss the fear of success. So I want to talk about that today. That's really what I want to talk about. So I'm gonna allow everybody to unmute their microphone. Allow everybody to unmute their mic. Let me make sure that everybody is allowed to unmute. Yep, everybody is allowed to unmute. I ain't gonna ask nobody to unmute. I'm gonna just allow y'all to unmute yourself. And I want to have a conversation about the fear of success. Now, most people say that they don't have a fear of success, but I guarantee you, if you actually had an emergency and you felt like that was the only money you had left in the world, I guarantee you would have that fear. You would want to lock up your funds. You would want to stabilize all your assets. I'm telling you right now, I've seen it before. I've seen this happen actually numerous times where people actually, hold on, let me move this out the way, where people actually have that fear of, what if I make it? What if I actually make it? Then what? What do I do now? What do I do? Do I keep going in the same direction? Do I stabilize? Do I actually hold where I am, or do I keep going? And then you'll have other people who will come and attach themselves to you, like, oh, like everybody likes who I am, right? I feed people information. When I feed people information, everybody loves that. But what if I stop feeding the people the information? Then what? What happens then? Does everybody stay around? Or does everybody disappear when I disappear on stop actually giving the information? See, we have this fear that We have to rely on somebody. And then some people don't have that fear. Some people actually can rely on self. I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't have that. I didn't have that drive to rely on self until recently when I actually quit my job and I actually went into business for myself. I didn't have that drive at first. I tried to go back to work. I tried to go back and fill out applications, and nobody would hire me because I was afraid. And guess what happened when I started getting fearful? The assets that I had in my possession started to drop in price. Now, some people might not see that as something that coincides with what I'm talking about, but I'm saying it does. Because when you have the drive in your mind that the asset is going to go up no matter where the asset is, you're always going to be saying to yourself, this is going to work. This has to work. I promise it does. So I want to talk about that fear. So what fears keep you driving towards success? Are you afraid of being homeless? Are you afraid of failing? What are y'all afraid of? So I'm gonna be talking, but I want to hear from y'all. Somebody actually talk to me and tell me what your fear is. Because you have them.
Making the same mistakes over and over again.
Making the same mistakes over and over again. What if you actually learn from your mistakes? What if you actually could learn or see the same thing happening over and over again? If you keep doing the same thing and keep getting the same result, then shouldn't you switch up? Shouldn't you be doing something different? You have to recognize what it is that you were doing to cause that mistake. What other fears do y'all have? I want to talk about fear. Nobody has fears?
I'll be honest, man.
Fear of growth.
I've been contemplating about quitting my job, and it's hard after doing it for so long, man. It's
It is.
But I really want to, man. I'm so fed up with it. It don't make no sense. But it's just my life is so codependent on it almost. It's like, boom, if I don't work a week or two, then my bill's behind and shit like that. And then I just, it's hard to take that risk to just jump out there on the unforeseen. Even though I know that I've been in this crypto game for a few years, that yeah, it's money to be made in it, but it ain't nothing like getting up, going to work and getting that check.
But they've made you reliant on that check. You say you've been in the crypto game for how long?
Since December 2017, when I first bought my first crypto, but I had lost my phone and I was locked out of it for a few years. And then earlier this year, probably about February, I got back in it and my account had swelled up from when I had got into it, 3.5 years ago. So I'm a believer of it, but I'm just now getting more active into it here the last 6 months.
Absolutely. So you couldn't get into your phone, but you've been in the crypto space and you see the returns. So now your job has made you solely reliant. What are you doing to actually compound that? What are you actually doing to change your situation? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, fam, going to work, it's not changing your situation. It's still making you the same upset person. You fed up with your job, right?
Man, I'm a guinea pig on a wheel, man. Feel like
you're not a guinea pig, fam, because we've all been there. I was there. Everybody on this call is probably either still there or not there and actually doing something. So you have to remove that fear from your mind. Let me tell you something, bro. Do you have a plan?
Man, coming to class, like you said, hell yeah, I got a plan.
You got a plan? You got a plan?
It's a long-term plan, though.
Did you write it down?
Yes, I've been writing it down, journaling and everything.
You wrote it down. All right, now that's the first step right there. That's the first step. You don't have lack of goals. You don't have lack. You don't have the lack of goals. You got goals. How many times have you gave up on those goals, though? How many times have you put those goals to the side and said, you know what? I'm gonna come back to this later. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you did that already. You said you was in this space in
It started off years
2017.
ago.
You said you was in this space since 2017, fam, in this crypto space, right? So up until 6 months ago, basically, that you said you really got back active into it. So you set those goals to the side, fam. You set them to the side. That was your fear. You was like, you know what? I'm gonna put this to the side for a minute. And you was hoping that your job situation actually got better, and it didn't.
Hey, yo, I saw a real post the other day, man. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It said a job is the drug they give you to make you forget your dreams, man. And that shit is real right there.
It is, bro. It really is, because when they send you to work, they drain your battery. You are a battery. When they drain your battery, 8, 10, 12, 16 hours. I know people that work 18 hours, especially nurses. I wonder if we got some nurses on this call right now. If you've never been a nurse, I know some nurses. My sister is a nurse, and she went to school and she got her PhD. My sister went to school for 16 years to get a PhD, to wake up at 5:30 in the morning and go to sleep at 2:30 at night, working for somebody else. You didn't actually benefit from increasing your wealth. You didn't increase your wealth, you just increased your liabilities. Because I guarantee you, once they give you that pay raise, because you got a PhD, you make it $37, $40, $45 an hour. They gave you a piece of paper and they said, go to work. Come work at this hospital. You don't own the hospital. You drop dead right now, they're going to replace you. Oh, damn, it was a damn shame what happened to that lady or that man, because I know men nurses.
A co-worker of mine died last week at our job. It's driving me crazy too.
Bro, that's another fear. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if they're going to get rid of your job. You don't know if they're going to make you take the vaccine for your job. You don't know nothing. So me personally, I cannot live with that fear of the uncertain. I can't live with that. I can't live and say, you know what? I'm gonna just keep going to work every day, man. If I quit, or if they fire us, you know what I'm saying, because we didn't get the shot, I'm gonna just go ahead, file for unemployment, and I'm gonna get another job. What did that help? What did that actually benefit you? Nothing. Because that unemployment ain't worth it. Unemployment is nowhere near worth it. So what are you actually willing to do to change your situation? You afraid. You afraid. So are you going to allow the fear to keep you in place, keep you stagnant, or do something about it? What are you going to do? I say, let's put a plan together right now. Right now. Let's put a plan together right now. If you're afraid of what may come or what may not come, let's put a plan of action together now. What is your plan of action? Anybody? Anybody got a plan of action? Nope. All right. Let's put a plan of action together right quick.
I'm trying to copy your blueprint. That's my plan.
I don't have a blueprint, fam. I have what they call living off the rails. I don't have a blueprint. My blueprint is to actually educate other people on what I've been through so far in this cryptocurrency space. My job is to make sure that you understand everything that comes with this space, loss that comes, fear that comes. Because like I said, I actually thought about and actually filled out applications to go back to work. I was scared. I was like, hey man, this is not looking good, man. I was drowning. So I put a plan of action together. Let me show y'all my plan of action. Show y'all my plan.
Better stop.
Where is my notes? Y'all see my screen? Make sure y'all still see my screen.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure. So this is my plan of action real quick. Let me pull this up. CoinGecko. There we go. That's what I want to pull up. Resources, yield farming. So check me out. So I want to show you. Again, this is not financial advice. Please do not take it as such. Make sure that you do your own research when you are doing yield farming. You can lose your money. Please understand that. Let's continue. So my plan of action involves a few things. It involves decentralized finance. Let me actually open that window up as well. Hopefully that's the right link. I believe it is. Is that the right link? Yes, it is. Perfect. Am I loaded into my wallet? No, I'm not. Hold on. All right. Yep, that's the right one. Okay, perfect. Connect my wallet. MetaMask. Account. Now I'm on simulation mode. This is not my account. By the way, this is simulation mode. This is just simulation. I'm not showing you my actual account. This is just a simulation. This is not my account. Don't nobody go run back talking about Chris got $440,000 in his account. All right, so check me out. So this is my plan of action. My plan of action involves cryptocurrency, right? Now, some people might say, well, what if the internet goes out? If the internet goes out, the computer still runs. The program still runs. If the internet goes out, no matter what, I can log in as long as I have one of these right here, this MetaMask wallet. And as long as I have power somewhere, I can actually connect to one of how many yield farms? I don't even know. Let's take a look. That is 50 on the first page. 2 pages, 3 pages, 7 pages. How many pages do they have? There's so many yield farms, it's ridiculous. And I promise you, your bank is not going to give you 213% on your money. I can promise you that much. I can downright guarantee that one. So let me get back to my plan of action, right? So my plan of action involves a few things. I buy NFTs, I do yield farming, and I also do consultations. Sometimes I do one-on-ones, Other times I like to set people up in classroom settings so they can actually learn from someone who's been a part of the space for quite a bit of time. So let's just say if I had roughly about $4,000, right? I'm gonna go to this APY calculator. I'm gonna start with 4,000. And then what was the APY percentage on alluvium? It's 435%. 435%. I'm going to start with $4,000. So every hour, I'm going to make $2. Every day, I'm going to make $47.67. Every month, I'm going to make $1,450. Every year, I'm going to make $17,400 at the rate of return for a $4,000 investment at a 435% APY. I will tell you that the APYs, they do fluctuate. The more people find out about yield farms, the more the APY goes down. Now, let's go back to the chart right quick. How many people are actually yield farming right now? Anybody yield farming?
Yeah, I am.
Yes.
Okay. What platforms y'all yield farming on?
I'm using my damn Yuri wallet. I got into the ISO for mail. I'm staking my damn Cardano for mail right now.
So you staking Cardano and you receiving mail?
Yeah, instead of
Okay.
mail once it drops down. So, and I'm actually gonna switch over to Sunday Swap once they open that up, man.
Okay. So
I'm jumping around on the Phantom ecosystem. They got different, yield farms are opening up constantly or what have you.
on
And
what
so-
platform?
Phantom.
Phantom. Okay. Yeah, I like Phantom. I like Phantom. Are you on Spell?
No, but I've heard of it.
Okay. If you were on Spell, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're giving out like 520% last time I checked. Let me see.
I done got spoiled. I know the bank doesn't even give you nowhere near what you're showing on the screen, but I like the 5-digit returns.
Yeah. It's so easy to actually get these returns if you actually know where to go. If you actually get the information and the education from the people who actually been in this space for quite some time. So
Right.
this is one of my plans of action right here. I got an APY of 400 and I'm sorry, where to go? Right here, 435.98%. So with a $4,000 investment, I've been on alluvium since I want to say the middle of summer, and this thing is paying out exactly what it says it's paying out. So, and then with the APYs, you want to see how long is their lockup period. You want to make sure that you can actually pull back out. And then some people will actually say that they are a yield farm when actually they're not. So you got to be careful of those as well. What else? What is my other plan of action? Let me go over here. So let's check out some DeFi banking. Anybody familiar with DeFi banking? I know my boy Jay dropped a lot of gems on a lot of people in here. So I know y'all familiar with DeFi banking.
Yeah,
I'm familiar with it.
DeFi, Aave.
I'm on Aave. I'm on Polygon Network. Todd, I'm on this phone. I'm on Aave and some yeah, I'm on there. That's where I bought my first sheet back, was back from there months ago on token.
So you still have Sheeb or you already took profit on Sheeb?
No, I still got Sheba,
Okay. You know about Sheba Swap?
I mean, I've learned from the education, but I knew about it back then. It's an ecosystem.
Well, Sheba Swap, you can actually, I think it's like, if I'm not mistaken, it's like 253% APY on Sheba Swap right now. If I'm not mistaken, it might be more. Let me see. Let's check this out.
Something like that.
Let's check this out together. Sheba Swap.
Is that where you can farm and get bone and leash?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
Come on, Sheba.
Bone is 404,116%.
Bone went up.
Yep.
God, dog. Their website is taking forever to load up. No. Page is unresponsive.
Damn.
Page is unresponsive.
Probably too much traffic.
Probably. Nope. There we go. So bone right now is $2.86. Leash is $3,089. And Shib is, I can't even read that low. It's less than a penny. That's all I know. So let's check out the berry. Oh yeah. What? Berry bone, 4,116%. Berry Shib, 452.25%. So even if Shib pulls back, finance. So even if Shib pulls back, let's check this out right here. Check your 20-day. Boom. 38%. Even if she pulls back 38%, you're still accumulating bone, leash, and Shib for 452%. So that's going to leave you with what, 415, 420% still? That's a plan. That's a plan to get out of your job right there. You can bury your Shib over here and get 452%. But I will tell you that the APYs do not last long. Once people start hearing about these platforms, the APYs start going down. So you want to make sure that you compound on this platform to make sure that you get in the maximum payout possible. You want to actually put whatever Shib that you do have over here and compound your Shib. Don't even touch it. Don't even touch it. Just compound every single week. Compound it. Whatever you get, put it back into the system, swap it out. Put it back into the system, swap it out, put it back into the system. That's a plan. That's a plan. So you work your plan. Let's go back to the chart. So, and I'm gonna pull up alluvium because that's a part of my plan. So as we saw, alluvium.
Nice.
Right here, bam, 435%. Still, even if it pulls back. %, I'm still accumulating at a rate of 435%. That's nothing. That's a part of my plan. So as long as you actually have that plan in place or a plan in place, you don't have to worry about the fear of losing your job or actually not having a job. I know a lot of people that do not have jobs that are happy now. They don't have to worry about what are they going to do for food? What are they going to do for gas? What are they going to do for living? You got to get rid of that fear of what if it doesn't work? What if it does?
Mm-hmm.
What if it does? What if it actually works out and you like, damn, I went through all of this and it actually paid off? What is your fear from keeping you going? Let's look at this on the 4 hour. Might pull back right here. Boom. 9:15. Just might. So I ain't tripping. I might buy some more at that price right there. Boom. If it breaks that, then I'm out of it. I might buy some more at that price. So, what are you going to do about your fear? Because we all got them. We all have them. What are you going to do about them?
Someone dropped you one of their fears in the chat, bro.
Oh, snap. Let me see.
Yeah.
Making new changes in my life. What if I fall again? From rags to success, then fall back to rags, wasting my money on things that don't make great investments for myself. Let me tell you something. Is this my cousin? I think this is my cousin. Yep, that's my cousin right there. Okay, bet. Let me tell you something, cuz. So check this out. And I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. I have failed every single thing that I have touched. I tried to do wholesale and real estate, didn't work. I tried to create my own security company, didn't work. I tried to be a truck driver, that didn't work. I tried to do, what was that? What's the people that sell knives?
Cutco.
Yeah, Cutco, bro. I went to Cutco, that didn't work. I've been everywhere, bro. I've been in Carrot Bars. I've been everywhere. Anything that you could possibly think of that didn't work. The one thing that did and does work for me is this cryptocurrency. That's what I can say. That's what I can say. You got to have that drive to know that it's going to work out.
Hey, man, you got me sitting here tripping, man, because that is some real shit, man. I done did real things inside of you.
I'm telling you, bro, you've done everything. You've done everything, but why give up on yourself? Why give up on yourself? Why give up when you can keep going? You can keep going. The only fear is you don't know what's going to happen. So they give you the job to be like, hey, you don't got to worry about that fear if you got a job. So your parents from birth, you saw your parents go to work day in and day out, every single day. Every day, your parents went to work and they came home miserable as fuck. They didn't have time to play catch. They didn't have time to show up to the basketball games. They didn't have time to show up to the football games. They didn't have time to show up to cheer practice. They didn't even have time for Christmas. I can count on one hand how many times I see my mama at my basketball games. What is the fear? Once you realize what the fear is, now you know what your fear is, right? So now we know where our fears are, because some of us ain't telling us what their fears are, and that's okay. That's all right. You don't have to say what your fear is. That's cool. I'm here to tell you, what are you going to do about it now? Now that you know what your fear is, are you willing to accept your fear and then overcome it? Or are you one of the ones that's just going, all right, I'm going to just suck it up and I'm going to continue with the fear?
Overcome it. Overcome it.
Create a plan. It's not a plan until it's written down, fam. It's not a plan until it's written down. It's not a plan until it's written down.
Yeah.
And then you have to be around like-minded people. Let me tell you something. When I introduced cryptocurrency to my family, they thought I was the craziest person in the world. I actually made a video for families. That video that I made for families, that was for my family. I sent it to, we got a Facebook family page where I talk about why families should be talking and buying cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and Ethereum. One of the main two. I said we should be buying Bitcoin and Ethereum at, where was the price at? I want to say it was like 47. It was like $42,000 or $43,000. Bitcoin is now at 62,000. Sometimes you got to be willing to do it by yourself. If don't nobody want to come with you, cool. Rock by yourself. I don't know if y'all ever see my pictures. Nobody else is with me. I do business with a lot of people, but I'm by myself. Because I got to be willing to build it alone. I got to be willing to go that extra mile and be the one to bring it back for the fam. Because I'm going to tell you right now, unemployment ain't getting it, and the dollar is getting weaker every single day. The more that they print dollars, the more that you are going to be fucked up. Because if your family don't have no assets, they're going to be out here looking for a job. And these jobs, they're going to be paying more dollars. I don't know if anybody has seen that billboard on McDonald's. Has anybody seen that billboard on Facebook rotating around offering $30 an hour at McDonald's? Anybody seen that?
I seen it on Facebook, yeah.
Yeah. So if McDonald's that has a $1 meal is offering $30 an hour, that should be alarming. Because they completely bypassed the 15 and they offering 30. So if they're offering more dollars, what does that say about the dollar? What does that tell you about the dollar? What does that actually say about where the dollar is going? So what is your plan of action? What are you willing to do to beat that? To beat inflation? Because inflation at this rate right now, inflation is what, 10%? This is the most inflation has ever popped off in world history of currency. The US dollar, well, in the US, period. Your fear of failure only comes from you not actually putting in the work. If you don't actually put the work in and get around other like-minded individuals, you won't be a success. You have to fail to figure out where it is that you fit. Where do you fit in all of this, in this life? Where do you fit? Some shit might not work. So if you continue to keep failing forward, I promise you, at the end of at least 1 year, if you just fail for 1 fucking year of the same subject, just keep failing. Now you have 1 year of knowing what not to do. That's experience. Now you know not what to do. One year of complete failure. The shit didn't work. Why didn't it work? Write down why didn't it work. Write down what happened. What made it happen? Why did I not succeed? And some of us need to take accountability. I take accountability every day why something didn't work. Oh, damn, I didn't see this. Okay, cool. Now I know, all right, when it looks like this, just the same way that I view these charts. The same way that I view these charts, right? So I'm going to delete all of this. Let me show y'all something. Remove drawings and indicators. I'm going to put this on the daily. And then, know what? No, I'm going to go to a 1 hour. I'm going to go to a 1 hour. I'm gonna start from 1 hour. So I start my day charting different assets because I'm a trader. I do NFTs, I do banking, but I'm also a trader. And I really like trading because I get to look at different moves on the board. Me looking at charts gives me peace. It actually gives me calm. Oh, there we go. There we go. Perfect. All right. So this is my history of failure. So right here, as I was looking at Bitcoin going along, I'm looking at the news. I'm like, you know what? Bitcoin is going to go continue up, right? Because Bitcoin has never been this high. Right here, $63,000. I FOMO'd in and I thought that Bitcoin was going to go higher, right? Wrong. FOMO. I didn't have a plan. That was the fear of missing out. It cost me $5,589 because I trade whole Bitcoin. That was a $5,589 mistake. Now I know not what to do, right? So now, what do I look for? I'm looking for Bitcoin to break this resistance right here and actually open and close on top of that previous resistance to give me support to move higher in the price action, because I made the mistake in not looking before I actually traded. Had I been paying attention and had a plan, I would have noticed that Bitcoin was resistance back here, back here, back here, and back here. But it was also support here, 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 here. So had I been paying attention, I would have noticed that Bitcoin was at resistance. But not having a plan, just trading freely, thinking that somebody else was going to make Bitcoin go up for me, I had that hopium. I had hope in my heart. I hoped that Bitcoin was going back up. I don't know about y'all, but you're supposed to trade what you see, not what you feel. I got any traders on the line right now?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here.
But I took a break.
Who took a break? Who took a break?
Crystal, because I was
Okay.
getting whipped. I know about trading what you see. I was doing some hoping too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You
I had
can't
to take
hope.
a step back. I was taking losses too. So
You can't hope. You have to actually see it. You got to look at the levels. Some people trade naked. Let me turn this off. And I'm not actually talking about being physically naked. Make sure I put that out there. Some people have.
it's a book called Naked Forex too.
So my naked trading should have happened right here. Bam. I ain't even need none of those tools or nothing. Naked, I should have seen that. But I didn't even look at the chart. I was just going off of the hopium. They was like, it bounced from 60,000. Where is this at? Where's my wick? Right here. It bounced from $59,477 to 63,000. I was like, shit, Bitcoin going back up. I FOMO. Boom. What happened? I bought the resistance. I bought the top. Not paying attention. Not having a plan. So now I'm looking at it differently for my trade.
Is it going to go down because it made a lower low or what?
Now let's take a look. A normal Fibonacci retracement is between a 382 and a 618. Normal Fibonacci retracement is between a 382 and a 618.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Now,
it's a normal retracement.
Your 618 right here.
Right.
You hit your 618 clean, wicked it, bing, came back down. Now you're looking for support. You're going to watch to wait and see if Bitcoin is going to hold at $61,720. We're on a 4-hour candlestick. You have to wait. So I would say wait anywhere between 8 to 12 hours to see if this actually holds as support. Me personally, I'm looking for 60,000 to hold as support because we just talked about this. Normal Fibonacci retracement is between a 382 and a 618. So that's your 382 retracement right there. So watch this level at 61,720 and watch this level at 60,470. If it holds those, that's going to be your buy-in. You're having a little bit of a sell-off right now. On the 1 hour, it's probably looking ugly. See, there's your sell-off. And it's happening on 30 minute. Nope. There it is. Look, on your 30 minute, there's your support on your 30. You got to switch the time frames. So now, is that going to hold support? Don't know. Now you might need another tool to help you see. RSI. What's the RSI say? Let's take a look at RSI. RSI says you're in the downtrend. You did not create a higher high. You are now at 50.46, roughly, and that is still trending down. That's on your 30 minute. I usually trade on the daily. Let me move this out the way. You're trending down. Right there. There's your support. Right there. On your RSI. Let me raise that up a little bit. Bam. You got to break that resistance right there. And that's on the daily. So now if your daily doesn't break that, you're going to come back down, test this area. You got to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, you're going to fail. What's your EMA say? Your EMAs has got your 20-day support back here at 59,739. My entry would have been at 60. But you got support from the wick back here and back here. So even though my entry would have been at 60, I was close. I was real close. I was only off about $662. I can live with that. I can live with that because that's a part of my plan. That was my entry. My entry was here, and I'm strong enough to withstand any type of minimal pullback that may happen. My risk tolerance is extremely high. Now, I will tell you, when I first started trading, I was horrible. I've been trading for 2 years. When I first started trading, I was horrible. I was chasing every single pump.
I was chasing everything that had anything to do with somebody putting a name on it. Kind of like what people are talking about right now with Wall Street bets and all of those other meme tokens. Some of those do have utility like shit, and some of them don't, even with Doge. But what I'm saying is, if I had a plan, if I actually have a plan or had a plan, I wouldn't have got wrecked. I wouldn't have got wrecked. I wouldn't be losing $8,000 on a trade at a time, because that happens. And I'm here to tell you right now, if you do not actually take profit, if you don't actually take profit, it doesn't count. It does not count if you do not take profit. You could be up $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $100,000. It doesn't matter until you take profit. How do you realize gains if you never take profit? And then how do you actually realize gains if you never actually have that mindset to take gains? The strategy for success is planning. You got to plan. You got to have a plan. You got to write that shit down. You got to put it in your notebook. You got to think about that shit every single day. And you got to want to succeed as much as you want to fucking breathe. Because if you don't, you out of there. Somebody say something in the chat. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I'm still learning. I'm still a student. I'm still a student. So I want y'all to leave this call with, have a plan. If you have a plan, you stick to that plan and you get around some like-minded individuals. I promise you, if you fail forward, if you actually show up every single day and you fail every single day, I promise you, you will have more education than the people that don't actually try at all. I promise you. And real quick, let me go back to DeFi banking before I let y'all go. How much leverage do y'all use on y'all DeFi bank?
Try to stay around 30%.
Okay. Who else? Come on. I know somebody over leveraged.
I done got wrecked before. Bad. I can't even lie, but I lost. It hurt.
Come on.
It hurt.
Who over leveraged? I know y'all on here. Y'all said y'all had some DeFi banks. What's your percentage?
I got liquidated before back in May.
I got liquidated before too.
Yeah, back in May.
What's your percentage now?
30%. I stay around 30%.
Okay, 30%. I like that. Who else?
And they done got me a shell shock from that liquidation in May.
That's so now you actually have you got the fear to even get back in, or are you still in?
I'm still in, but not really by choice, because really I need to get my money up out of IVA. The only thing I need to do is pay off. I only got $76 left to pay off on the loan.
Okay.
But I just got shell shocked from the May because I lost a lot in May.
Because you over collateralized, right?
Well, I never should have jumped in something I didn't understand.
True. That's very true. That's very true. And
that's
say that again.
I said we've all done that though.
Oh, we have. And that is your experience. Now you know not what to do.
1,000.
So I want to show y'all something right quick. before we get up out of here, let's go to compound. And I'm on the Ethereum side. I like the Polygon side because they got cheaper fees, but I don't really fool around on the Polygon side. So I'm more so on the Ethereum side. So you have more than enough options on Instadebt when it comes to collateralizing your loans. Right now, they are offering 21.98% on USDT. They don't give you that much on Ethereum. Let me keep scrolling. Basic attention token, Uniswap, Wrap Bitcoin, Compound, True USD, Chainlink, MakerDAO, Aave, YFI, Sushi. Who else is on here? Let's go on Aave side. Ooh, on the Aave side, they offering 25%. Ooh, 36% on US. Man, I'm gonna have to come over here. They offering 36% on your dollars. Man, 16% on a dollar. KNC, Aave, Uniswap, Chainlink, MakerDAO, REN, SNX, Wi-Fi, Engine Token, ZRX. The list goes on and on. What else do they have as collateral over here? Oh, wow, look at this one. So on Aave V2, you can actually supply RAI and get 1.53%, but you would get an extra 2.28% on your supply with STK Aave. This is why I'm on the Ethereum side. So now, if I wanted to borrow USDT, man, look at, oh my goodness. I could supply and then borrow, and then my supply would actually cut out my borrow. Man, that is beautiful. I like platforms like this. So, like I said, I just wanted to leave y'all with some of these words of encouragement to actually get over your fear. Get with the like-minded people and actually show up to the things that you say that you're going to show up to. Give it at least 100%. And I promise you that you will see the success that you're looking for, even if it doesn't work right now. It may not be working right now, but it'll work later if you keep failing and realizing what you're failing at. Keep working your plan. I appreciate y'all for jumping on here, man. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you.
Right on, bro. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you, family.
No doubt. Peace, family.